Let me tell you a story. Now, this story will resonate with you. If you have ever faced adversity in your life, this story is going to resonate. Started in 2011. 2011, this guy woke up freezing cold, sleeping on a slab of concrete. He had no idea where he was. None. It took him 5 or 10 seconds to make sense of what was around him. And he could hear footsteps in a corridor. And he could hear the jangle of metal of a chain. And as he looked around him and started to take in what was there, it was a cell. A small cell, a confined space with a metal door and a slide panel. This guy had been locked up for drunk and dangerous driving. This guy had totaled a car while heavily under the influence of alcohol. He actually had no recollection of the event. The police caught up with him at the side of a motorway. He had driven the wrong way down roads. This guy was in a mess. In 2020, this same guy, while running 2 businesses, got accepted to study medicine at the University of Edinburgh. Accepted to study medicine to become a student doctor from being a sad drunk. And there's depth and there's levels to everyone's story, and yours is no different. I know you, because you are me. And I am this guy. I woke up on the floor of that cell. I made the mistakes. Then I spent 9 years personal development, soul searching, healing traumas, therapy, coaching, mentorship. I did it all. And at the same time, I read around about 1,000 books, non-fiction, no stories, all developing the character that I had to be to get accepted to study medicine at the University of Edinburgh. And if you told me back then that that was possible, I would have laughed. And not in a funny laugh. I would have almost been irate and fucking pissed off that you had the audacity to tell me that that is something that I would be able to do in the future. Because I was so low. But everything that is ever worthwhile building in your life, everything that is ever built in any life, anywhere in the world for that matter, starts off rock bottom, below ground level. Everything that has ever been built starts below zero. You have to go deep so that you can build anything worthwhile. Because if you stay surface level, there is no foundations to build anything of value or anything of any scale. And where my life is at right now is driven by the depth that I went to find the foundation, to build the skill. And I am so fucking grateful. So grateful. I'm so grateful for that experience and every experience that happened in my life. Because prior to that experience, I was bankrupt, house repossessed, car repossessed, back with my parents, broken relationship. There was so much that led to that point of me waking up in that jail cell, locked up. So much led up to that. And you have the same. Your life has given adversity upon adversity upon adversity. And let me tell you something. That's the universe giving you your calling. And what you're going to find out when you watch me daily as a journal and literally document everything that I'm doing in my life. What you're going to find is that your calling, if you take away the C and the G, it says all in. These calls will continue to come until you commit and you go all in. And your calling becomes everything that you are and you do. Now, since 2013, I've been coaching people to get into the best shape of their life, to regain health. And lately, I've been coaching men to conquer their inner demons, to create and stage the biggest, best comeback anyone has ever known in their society, in their lives. To build the man who can, the man who will, and the man who is capable of it all. And I've been coaching men like that because I have done it for myself. And last year was the turning point of my life. When I realised it's who, not how. After easily 12 plus years of looking for the how to do it, I realised it was who. I realised it was who can do it. Who does it already. And when you understand who does it already, you can look at their life as an example of what you have to show up as every single day. Then it takes three simple stages of transformation. It takes a decision that you're going to become. It takes a commitment, and commitment means do it until you become. And the third one is massive action, deliberate massive action. It is going, and still just doing and doing and doing. Act, adjust. You're going to make so many mistakes. You still have to act. Be committed. And what this is going to be, this whole journey, the reason that I'm showing up here in your life, it's not a mistake. It's not a coincidence. It's universal alignment. You have found me today because this is the day that you change the rest of your life. And the guys that I coach today are dads, because we have been so blessed with the most incredible son who turns 16 months this Saturday coming. And that, without question, is a catalyst for me to become that who instead of continuing the search for how. And my mission from this day forth is to create the next generation of men and women who are capable, courageous, confident, comfortable within the discomfort of growth, and who answer their calling. Remember, C, G, take them away. Go all in on everything that matters to them in their life. Use the events of their life to build the life that they were brought here to live. To impact and influence as many people as they possibly come into contact with across their lifespan. And that is my mission. How do I do it? because the who's taken care of. I'm who, I am him. Already, I am him. But how do I do that? I do that by getting you to understand and realise and come to the appreciation that everything that you can be is inside you now. And with it being inside you now, all you need is someone to guide you to that place inside you, to find it, and then just go all in, answer your calling. Because children will never do what you tell them to do. If you've got kids right now, if you're planning on having kids, or you've got kids that are a little bit older, you will know they do not do what you tell them to do. They do what they see you do. They will live how you have lived. Period. And if you want to change their futures, you have to change your present. You have to forget living in the past every day. You have to utilise your past because it's wisdom that was given to you by your life experience. But you now have to implement the future plan today. That man that you want to become has to start acting today through you. Because everything that you can be in the future is inside you right now. If you just step into it. And that is my job as a coach. And we start off here. And the way that we start off is by taking care of this here. Physical transformation helps bolster mental transformation. Mental transformation helps with emotional transformation, spiritual transformation, and everything in your life will change with the foundation of physical transformation. That's enough for today. But I encourage you right now, never to leave the sight of new information without determining the action that you're going to take and at least taking a step towards that full commitment. Today, decide who has the life that you want to live. They could be Richard Branson, Tony Robbins, Wes Watson, Andy Elliott. There's a lot of guys right now who are right there in the public eye. How do they live their life? Do you see something in it that inspires you, that you admire? When you decide who, make it today. Make that decision today. Decide who do you want to become. Sit down. Give yourself 15, 20 minutes. Don't give yourself too long. You'll overthink it. And overthinking kills every single dream you've ever had. Who inspires you today? You spend long enough on this contraption you've got in your hands. Stop consuming, start creating the man that you were born here to become. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm going to catch up with you tomorrow.